Hello everyone, my name is SteveTVOnline, and I am going to be submitting Disney-Pixar's Brave to the Marathon. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to hit New Game and Easy, and then we're going to choose our gown, or our outfit. I usually do Royal Gown, it's usually my good luck charm, but Guard Mail, it'll be an incentive for the marathon, so I'm going to hit Royal Gown here, and I'm going to hit yes, but we're not going to start right away. So if you watched the movie before, I'm sorry to say that this basically won't follow the story at all. If you have seen the story, it's gonna start off right where Mom has actually become a bear. I'm sorry to do the spoilers, but that's what's gonna happen here. And we consider this game. I consider this game like kind of a top-down shooter in a way for Disney, if you can consider it a shooter. So our timing begins the second that I gain control. 3, 2, 1, go. So right now, this very beginning here, we're just going to run. There isn't really anything special. We're just going to run, and then I claim that this saves time, but it actually doesn't. Unless it does, then somebody could tell me, but I'm actually the only active runner of this game, and I would really like other people to be involved with this game, because it is super fun. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to dodge all these trees here. And then we're chasing after Mom to try and get her to not be afraid of us. Then we're going to fall down here, and we're going to skip another cutscene here, and then we're going to mash the Y button as quickly as possible here to try and open the chest as quickly as possible. So I'm playing this on console, but actually I'm playing on Xbox Series X, so it's as fast as the PC. So I have the world record at this point, so if you want to try and find better routes, go for it. But right now, my world record is staying because the loading screens are just as fast as the PC. We're gonna go there. Then we have to hit these switches in a specific order, in order to actually open it up. So then we're gonna start shooting stuff. We know where things are gonna be. We played this a little bit too much. And then the next one is going to be up there, and then right there. We already have that open, and then we're going to go over this way. So, the reason you're going to see me collect a bunch of different stuff here is because, I actually need to collect about 250 coins in order to get the fastest movement in the game. There we go, and then we're going to run over here, and we're going to stand and, like, go as close as we can over here, because if we try and go around and then up, it's going to stop us anyway, and we're going to spawn right here, so why not just go right where we need to be anyway. So we're going to run up here. Alright, and then comes the fun jumps. Merida doesn't like to listen half the time, so if you see me jump... oh, that was actually really good jumping. Okay. But now we're going into our first unskippable cutscene here. With all these unskippable cutscenes, this is a moment for, like, donations to be read or anything, because there's literally nothing I can do. So you can kind of tell this is a little bit older game because of the hair that Merida has on it. If this was a newer game, I believe that the hair would be a little bit better. So now we're going to go on to our first... power-up with our bow, which is going to be Earth. We're going to get Earth, Fire, Wind, and unfortunately Ice, so we're not exactly avatars at this point. But now we have Earth, so you're going to see little symbols over some items. And depending on that item, it's going to allow for us to hit some of the stuff here. So if I do this correctly, all the dogs here, the shadow dogs, are going to be in the same spot. But I also did get hurt here, so that means that I can pick up the potion, and that potion that I picked up is going to, every time that you get hurt, it's going to say, hey, you got hurt. If you pick up this potion, then you can heal. Well, if we do it right now, well, we don't have to worry about it later on in the game. But we also have something coming up here that anybody can interact with. This crow that comes in is completely useless to the game. Nothing happens. Caw! So every time it comes up, we're going to have people say caw. So these are the Ring of Stones. These get us into the different levels of the game. So each time we're just going to hit into that as long as we go to the right one and we know exactly what level we're going into. Alright, so since I really don't have the upgrades section of this, there's the upgrade that we need to move the fastest. We're just going to do all this. And we actually still don't have enough, but we should get it eventually. So this cutscene right here is going to tell us, hey, you have the Will-o'-the-Wisp. The Will-o'-the-Wisp will help you. As long as you have one of them, you will get an upgrade bonus. So we're going to try and keep those in as much as possible. But for some reason, don't get those in. Alright, we know where most of the enemies spawn here, so we're going to just shoot that way. Nice, that was really, really good. Alright, so we have enough here, and so we're going to get our first upgrade. We have a streak of 19, so we almost have all of our Will-o'-wisps on us. And then we're going to go in here, we're going to hit the A button, we're going to dodge roll yes, and then we're going to back out. And I think it's only one dialogue box here. And then we're going to roll over here. And then we're going to get our first puzzle of the game, which is the Triplet Puzzle. All of our puzzles are going to be triplet puzzles here. As long as you know what you're doing, none of these will change. So we're going to go over here. We're going to change 1, 2, and then we are done with the puzzle. Awesome, awesome. So, sometimes I get harder, sometimes I get easier. For me, it doesn't really change, but, yeah.
Well done, boys.
Now stay close and be careful. Some of these lines are just ridiculous, and I just like to try and quote them, even though I'm, like, not the greatest Scottish speaker in the world. I'm not making fun of anybody or anything, it's just kind of funny. Alright, so now we're going to go up here, hit everything that we can, and then we're going to roll up this way. Hit all these doggos. So, once again, we have to hit these switches in a specific order in order for us to actually activate this. And then we're going to go over this way and hopefully hit this when we jump. Nice. That way we just have to jump up really quick. And as you can see, I have the Earth Charm, but he has a different charm. Like I said, there's fire, there's air, there's ice, and that one had fire over it, so until we get the charm, we actually can't, it's not his weak point. After a while, they just completely get rid of those, because you know after a while. So right here, I'm going to kind of focus a little bit because I have to hit some of the plants. There we go. That's actually pretty good. Oh, that sucks. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to go over here and we're going to open up these before we go. Then we're going to hit this to get some coins. We're going to destroy the dogs. And then we're going to hit the zip line. Nice, that was really good. Then we're going to, we're coming up this little area right here where all these dogs are going to come towards us. We have to get this plant for Mom because she's not feeling the best. So if we stand at a specific spot right here, the cutscene will activate automatically, so we don't have to worry about, like, any of that. And then we're gonna go into here and we're gonna get our first mom fight. Mom is very overpowered. She is able to attack all the enemies and destroy all of them. We get to control her. So we're gonna hit X to attack normally, and then we're gonna use B to charge. So depending on what people do, I use different attacks here. I try and destroy all the wolves first here because they like to troll half the time. Nice. And then we're gonna go this way, and Wolfie. All right, good. That was pretty good. It was a little bit slow, but I just didn't want to worry about it. Mom!
Wait! Come back!
The look in her eyes.
That look in her eyes.
It isn't even human. Oh.
If I can't remove Mordu's blight,
Will she ever be my mom again? All right, we're gonna go over here. Hit that, that, and that. And now we're going to actually do another one of the platform puzzles here. And then we're going to go up and we're going to get our next ability. But before we do that, we have to kind of fight some people here. So we're actually going to use our sword to our advantage here. Because most of the time you're not going to use the sword, but if you use the sword, in my opinion, it's pretty strong. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. That was really good. Okay. So we're going to get the fire here, and this is going to allow us to change over stuff. And actually, in my opinion, the fire is actually the fastest attacking weapon in the entire game. So we're going to go over here. And now that we have the weakness for these wolves and everything, we're actually going to attack them to make it a little bit easier on us. Maybe. And then, we're actually going to attack all of these guys a little bit faster. Let's see if I have enough points. If I don't, this is a waste of time. But, oh, I do have enough points. So we're going to do this power attack. We're going to learn this, and this is going to give us, down in the bottom left, you're going to see a little, circle there, and that circle, once, if you attack enough, is going to, fill up, and once that fills up, then you can use a power attack that will allow for you to destroy things a little bit faster. So we're gonna buy that right now, so it'll help us get through a little bit faster through the game. So here's our next triplet bonus game, or mini game here. So once again, they're just gonna try and tell us, hey, if you use the right bumper, you can zoom in, which we don't really need. We know what the puzzle is gonna be, so we're gonna run up here, and we're gonna pull this out like this. Then we're gonna switch out, bring somebody way over here, grab that, jump up here. Then we're going to release. We're going to pull this. And then we're actually going to jump there. If we don't jump there, you can actually, as you can see, there's a gap there, and you will actually fall down and lose a bunch of different time. Not a bunch of different time. So now we're just going to roll down here. So every time that you go into a new section, it requires you to switch over your abilities here. And now here comes basically one of the only like major skips in the entire game. So normally you have to fight everybody here, but we're going to go up here, we're going to go right here, and then we're going to go up here, and we've completely skipped that fight. It's not extremely difficult. It was found by somebody who saw my run and was like, hey, I want some kind of skips here. And they're like, oh, well, if I do this, then this happens. So, like I said, I'm going to switch over to fire anytime that I can. Well, the dogs just ran into the water, which is nice. Cool, and then we're gonna roll over here, and we're basically done with this area. So this is the end of the level here. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy, we're gonna hit this guy. Oh, uh-oh. There we go, we got that done, and now we're gonna go into this, and then we're going to go into the next area. So, in going into the next area, if you roll fast enough here, you can get over to the area that you need to be. I just went to the wrong one, which I am known to do here. But if you go to the right area, you won't even have to move over at all. You'll just be able to hit the Y button. So you just have, like, it seems like a frame left to do something like that. So right here, I'm doing something stupid. So, just to show it off... Oh, well, never mind. Normally I would have to jump there, but I guess it's possible to actually roll and get that. So once again, we're going to switch over to the fire, and then we get another Mordu cutscene, which every single time, like I said, all Mordu cutscenes are going to be completely useless. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to hit that. We're going to hit him, hit this guy, and then get him, get all that, get all him. Cool. Alright. So, some of the coyote jumping here, we can actually do. So this is kind of funny to me. So we saw those birds that attacked us, correct? Then we're gonna go down here, another bird is going to attack us. But the words that she says here... We already saw 3 or 4 birds, Merida. We already know that there are birds. Cool, that was really good. So, normally you would have to wait, kill all those enemies, and then you could roll through. But if you do everything correctly here, you don't have to worry about that. So right now, we're going to destroy all the boars first before we destroy him. Because the boars are actually the most annoying part of the entire fight. They're actually my worst, my least favorite enemy in the entire game because they like to run around a lot. And then after that, we're going to go into here and we're going to get the air charm. Awesome. And then we're going to roll, and we're going to go all the way back, literally the way that we came. Just so we can, well, first we're going to skip around that boar. Normally you would have to wait for him to jump down, but you can just skip around it if you land in the right area there. But now we're going to roll all the way back this way, because this is the only way that we can go. So, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and that. So let's see if I can hit it. Nice. So that saves us having to hit all these guys before we can actually get over here. I'm gonna grab some of that. And my
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
Oh, really? Because you've been in the air for quite some time now, Merida. So I hope you're not afraid of heights. So right here, these enemies try and run as close as they can to you, and then explode. Well, if you go and you just roll past them, you don't need to worry about them. And right here, we're gonna go over this way because this will allow for us to get our upgrade on a bow. This will help us out quite a bit throughout the game here. Then we're going to switch over to fire, I believe. Yep. We have these guys that we have to go after. Then we're going to use our special ability there. That was really good. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to actually attack that. Then we're going to attack this. Then back to that. And then that will get us enough coins for this area because we're almost done with this certain area here. Oh, no! That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. So one thing I never pointed out is our health gauge up at the top right. If I run out of health at a certain point, obviously I'm going to have to start over. But since we're on easy, that we barely take any damage. Alright, so now after that, we're going on to our next Triplets Puzzle. We're going to move this this boy over here, then we're going to grab him and move this all the way down. Then we're going to jump on that. We're going to jump... Oops. Oops. Maybe. There we go. We're going to move that there. We're going to switch over and we're going to jump up here. Turn that, and then we're going to grab this guy. And then we're going to go over here and turn that on. There we go. So now we're going to run straight over the platform that's about to drop for us. And then we have the end of the level here. So you're going to see me do a lot of like scary rolls here. One second. Kind of focused here. So I'm destroying that before I destroy him, because that way he can't spawn. Those are basically all the spawn points for him to come in. Alright, so now we're going back into the Ring of Stones. It's number 3, Steve. Cool. So I didn't roll far enough, but I barely had to move there. That's really good. So we have one more power-up, and we are going to get that power-up right here. And this is any ice level in any game, I believe, nobody really likes. And this is no exception. So we're going to go over here. And all of these doggos I'm gonna try and hit that up there. Maybe. See, I'm not sure if that's actually possible, but I always try it anyway, just to see. So we're still trying to collect coins because we have a couple of upgrades that are going to be coming up later on. Okay, that was actually pretty good, even though I wasn't able to hit it earlier. So you know how I said that was earlier on, I basically said that was like the only skip that we really had in the game. Well, there's also going to be one more coming up, not right here, but later on in this level. That was actually really good. I just used my my sword there. The more you use the sword, the better that it is, to be completely honest. Like, I found that out the hard way, because I only used to use the sword, and it just was not the greatest. Alright, so here comes our second cutscene, if you could call it that. We're gonna go over here. And normally you would have to fight all these people, but you can literally just skip over the entire thing just by jumping around that. Alright, so in comes probably the worst part of these ice levels. This is why I hate these ice levels. So Merida likes to lock on to some important items, but the important items don't include the ice blocks that she's about to land on. So we're going to get this quite a bit. Like that. So, this is where I can lose quite a bit of health. If Merida doesn't like to lock on! Merida, please! we go. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna collect these coins. Then we're gonna go over here because they really can't hit us when we're up here. And then we're going to roll. And then we are safe for a little bit. Because right here we can, since it's on easy, the game likes to give us health quite easily. Hopefully. Ooh, this is not good. It decided not to give us health, which is very strange. Usually they're all for health when you're on easy. Alright, we're gonna go here. Go here. Alright, so we have to be kind of careful here, which is unfortunate. So, we're going into this right here. Just remember this puzzle that we're about to solve here. Because it might be important later on. There we go, this is gonna turn around, get rid of that. So right here we have to get another keystone, so we're gonna jump up here and take, like, the odd path. That... Nice. So that's good to hit that beforehand. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. I'm not sure if it's possible to get up here beforehand. So we're gonna jump down here and just head right back to where we just were. Alright. Good, good, good. So now the keystone. Man, this is very unfortunate. I have, like, no health. And there's no way to, like, actually pick it up coming up. We have the twins, the triplets right away. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna make him grab this. Go up here, stand right there, and right here. Then we're gonna turn that, stand there, go over here. Then we're gonna release that. We're gonna bring him up here, and then we're going to pull this up here. Jump, and then hit the Y button, and that's the puzzle. Man, this is... very troubling right now. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. Let's see if they can give me a potion. Nice. Okay, I'm a little bit more comfortable now. What? It was... It's shooting it! Oh. Alright. Had the wrong thing. That's fine.
I'm not feeling so good.
Oh, well, that potion that I just got, unfortunately, completely useless. So I'm using my special right there just so I can actually get some health there. That actually worked out. Come on. Nice. We'll take all that. Go over here. And then over this way. And now we're almost to the end here. We're gonna get another worthless Mordu cutscene. So, like I said, these Murdu cutscenes are completely useless. I wish there was a way to skip these. There is not, unfortunately. So this won't be getting any easier now, will it? Alright, go up here. And now we are done with this level, fortunately. Unfortunately, though, that is not my favorite, or that's not my worst level. I went to the wrong one, that's fine. My worst level is coming up later on. Sorry, there's stuff in my room. Alright, so actually this is one of my better levels. I really like this level. I never remember the levels until I actually get into them, which is kind of funny. Thank you so much. So we're trying to roll past these guys as much as possible. But this one right here, we want to shoot him because he has the potential of actually killing us. Ooh, that was good. Okay, let's go. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to switch over to fire because we have a really fun battle. Like I said, this is one of my favorite levels. We're just going to stand in specific spots here, and if we do everything correctly, we should end up over on this section right over here without no worries. Nice! That was really good. That was really good. So now we're going to jump up here. Not worry about that because it's going to waste a little bit of time. We have to come back here. We have to go back to that area anyway, so we're just going to go over here, and we're not going to worry about health at this point. So we're just going to roll past everything. Oh, I didn't know you could roll there. Okay, I just wanted to test it out. Yes, during a submission, I tested out something. So I found out recently that the best way to take out these goblins, which are the worst enemies in the entire game, is to melee them with your sword. But I know where they're going to spawn most of the time, so I don't worry about it until they're actually there. Oh, you jerk. So the bad thing about these goblins is that if they run into you like they did, they have the ability to steal a lot of your coins, and we don't want that, obviously, for obvious reasons, because we have one more upgrade, a major upgrade section coming up later on in the game. So we're going to go over here, and we're just going to skip past these enemies once again. So now we have the keystone. We're going to go over here, hit that, and then go up here and hit that keystone. Nice. That was good. Whatever. That's fine. Roll there. You can also take a roll there. So one of the worst things about this is, unless you don't look at the shadow, you don't know where you're going to land. Like, everything is just really bad here. For, Oh, that was actually really good. I got everything. So now we're coming up on our next mom fight here. Which, as we saw earlier, she's very OP, but now we have new enemies since we've learned about new enemies, so we're trying to kill everybody in this path, but the worst ones are definitely the boars. We're gonna try and kill the boars as fast as possible. The big enemies we don't really have to worry about. You can attack them twice, or you can just run into them normally, and everything should be fine. Okay, that was okay. I just didn't want to wait for those boars to get over there, because sometimes they can just literally run around you in circles. Alright, we're going to start on the Earth Charm, so we're going to switch over twice, then we're just going to attack it, I guess. I wasn't even thinking. So now we go right from a mom fight over to a triplets puzzle here. Once again, another one that's not really hard and casually. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to this triplet here. Then we're gonna move all the way back, and we're gonna open this up. Then we're gonna move all the way back over, and we actually have to open this up all the way. If we release it any earlier, then it won't actually close. So we're gonna do that. Then we're going to move all the way in here. Then we're going to hit this, open it all the way up, then hit 2 times to switch back over to the other one, and hit Y, and now it should close, and we should be done with that puzzle. A lot of these puzzles, like, I can explain them all you want, but I can also, like, if there's, like, donations to be read, they obviously can be read during that point. This is, like, a really good donation reading area. So, like I said, through all of those, I'm just going to completely skip past them. So I like to go around here because that's, like, the safest way to actually do that. And then, once again, we're just gonna, we don't like to fight enemies at all, so we're just gonna completely skip past this. So I'm actually really low on health, so this is one of the few areas that we actually are gonna skip. That was good. So we hit that, we're gonna hit this as well. Oops, I used my special, that's fine. There we go, and then we're gonna go back over to the fire, just because it's faster. And we are low on health, so we're hoping for something good here. But the unfortunate thing here is we don't even destroy people, we just jump up. If Merida listens to me, that was good. Wow, that was really good. Over there, over there, over there. We're gonna switch back and forth between a bunch of different stuff here, just so we can get rid of a bunch of different people as fast as we can. Oh, really? You're right over there? We're gonna go over here. Cool, and then we're gonna switch back once again. And now we're going on to our first boss of the game. Oh, crap. Rolled the wrong way there. That's fine. What? Alright. That's fine. So we're gonna switch over to, the Earth Charm here. And we're gonna hit everything in our path. And then our next one is going to be the Earth Charm. Or the Air Charm here. Because now we want to only hit the big boy. Because as long as we're just, like, randomly attacking here, if anybody runs in here, they're going to get hurt, no matter what. There we go. Nice. Alright. So we're done with that. We're gonna go into another one of those unskippable cutscenes, but everybody get their cause ready, because we have our next caw for no reason whatsoever, like I said before.
It's receding.
Caw! So we're gonna roll up here and we're gonna be done with this area. Alright, is it straight up, Steve? I need to remember. Yep, it was straight up and I rolled over to the left, just because I could. Alright, Swamp of Shadows. This, if I remember correctly, is my worst level of all time. No, it is not. My worst level is probably the next one. And I'll explain why when we get up to it, but this one isn't too bad. This one's pretty easy. We're gonna stay as far away as possible because we have enough coins at this point. That was okay, actually. I did pretty good. Alright, and then here we're just gonna roll past. So now we're going on to the next mom fight here. This is another area where literally every mom fight I can just have donations read. Nice, that was actually really good. Alright, well then. They didn't troll me, I trolled myself. Mom! Nice. We did that correctly, and then we're gonna roll. We have to be careful here. Like, I try not to jump, like, double jump as much as I can here, just to save a little bit of time. I haven't explained that throughout the entire, like, run. But, it wastes a little bit of time if you do a double jump. Whatever. We're good. We have plenty of health. Alright, so incoming my favorite line of all time here in this game. It's completely useless, and that's why I love it. Mordu, you won't frighten me that easily. Alright, and then we're off. Like I said, it completely useless, but super funny to me. We're gonna roll down here just so we can skip around all that.
My legs are starting to get tired.
Oh, really? Are they now? Oh, are you kidding me? We try and make it go a little bit faster. Just by rolling through. Oh, okay. There we go. That was what was supposed to happen. That was pretty bad, but what can you do? Sometimes it just doesn't work. Alright, so this one we actually have to double jump for some reason. Nice. Alright. Get back over here. Beautiful. And then we're going to jump up here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the next thing either. Alright, and then roll. Get over here. Alright, so coming up is kind of a cheese way, like this entire pathway right here going on that I'm about to do is like basically all cheese. I believe.
Go to it, lad.
Because even after this puzzle, there is another pathway or another cheese section that I managed to find. Yep, this whole area is completely cheese here. So normally what you would have to do is you would have to go back and forth and you would have to hit a bunch of different things. But if you go up here and then you hit that, listen. So I jumped at the right area there, and that allowed for me to completely go in and jump. Instead of having to go left, middle, left over and over again, it allowed for me to do that. And then also we got another glitch there, which was kind of funny. The music was supposed to play the triplets stuff, but if we go in here really quickly and then step right back out, it will allow for us to completely cause them to start attacking me even when I'm not in the area. Which is pretty funny, in my opinion. I found that by accident one day. Come on. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, so right here we're going to dodge out of the way, but we're also going to hit that so we can get some more coins. And then we're going to go up into this area. Hopefully one of the other golems does not get in here with us, because then it wastes a little bit more time. Let's just go. Nice. Oh, wow, that was really good. So now we're gonna leave there, and I believe it's the fifth one over, Steve. So we're gonna roll over. Nope. I have yet to hit that today. Alright. This is my worst level in the entire game, Murky Chasm.
These causeway stones are
So,
impressive.
what's gonna happen here is we have, in my opinion, the worst boss in the entire game. Okay, that was actually really good, getting up there. This area, Murky Chasm, is surrounded by birds. Birds! As Merida says. So we're gonna jump around this entire thing here. We're gonna attack both of these. Nice. I'm kind of focused here. This level I'm terrible at. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. So we are going to get hurt there just for the sole purpose of some other things that are about to happen. I'm about to show you that rolling doesn't affect you if you do this correctly. So if I roll here, it's not going to affect you. Roll there, it's not going to affect you. So, we try and do this as good as possible.
I never thought I'd see the inside of one for myself.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't. This is a video game, so you shouldn't, like, believe that you would go there, Merida. Alright, so we're gonna jump up here. I'm gonna attack as much as possible here just to try and see if I can get rid of stuff. Because that's why. Oh, yes. Okay, let's go. Nobody hit me down. That's good. Nice. So now we're gonna roll over this way. Completely dodge past this guy. Dodge past all these people that are running after me. Nice. Alright, so now we're doing our last bit of buying here. We're going to go to Access Merchant, click, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to buy, and then what's ever left here, that, and that. Alright. So now we upgraded that power attack that we were building up every time that we attacked. Every time that we deal damage now, we now gain more of it. More of the power attack. Alright, so you know that puzzle that I told you about earlier in the run? Well, here it is again. But this time, it's the boys. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to run backwards and we're going to open this up. We're going to go here and we're going to turn this to match. Turn this one to match. And then we're going to pull this. So that's the puzzle. I don't know why they decided to bring this only puzzle back. Oh, and also wanted to let you know that we literally do not have to collect any more coins at this point.
This is a strange room.
Cool. Get over here. Ooh, that was close. I meant to roll, but that worked. Alright. So we're gonna jump over here. Nice. Save a little bit of time with having to dodge all those guys. That was really good. I've actually never done that good before. So we're gonna jump down here and we have another mom fight. So once again, this will be an area for reading donations. So we basically don't get hurt. It literally, as long as you attack. That's one thing I never mentioned, is as long as you're attacking, you can't get really hit from all of this. The biggest, like I said, the biggest thing at this point is trying to get all of the boars. If they run after you, then you're safe. But other than that, it's this. Having to wait. This is really bad. Oh, man. Yeah, that can happen. Alright, so now we're gonna do skips in this game. So normally you would have to hit both of those, but you can just hit that and then jump up here, and it saves a second. You don't have to hit anything over here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna jump, 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 and then we're going to jump, jump over here. Nice. Got that. That was really, really good. Awesome. Alright, so now my least favorite area, or my least favorite boss in the entire game. Here we go. This bird is the most annoying boss in the entire game. So what we have to do here is we have to attack the bird. But the problem is yes, we attack the bird, but now the bird is attacking with multiple people, not just the other birds, but also the goblins, the worst characters in the entire game. So we're just gonna attack him, and hopefully, yep, we got health. That's good. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're just gonna try and attack the bird as much as possible, the big bird as much as possible. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Okay. Alright, so everybody get their cause ready, because this is our next one for the round. Once again, another one of the useless crow scenes. Ready, and caw. Alright, so it's like way over this way, Steve. So usually on these ones, you're too far away, you can't really hit them, but I actually knew which way to go. So that one works out. Alright, this level. This level is not fun at all. You'll see why later on in the level. Why? Oh, that was actually really good, though. Alright, that was number 1 of good. But other than that, nothing's really gonna pan out too well here. Oh, God. As I already explained. Alright, good. So right here, we're just... because they are really annoying, we're just gonna shoot these guys just to get them out of our way. Like, I don't know why anybody would jump up there, even in casual. I don't think I did. Alright. And then we're gonna jump over here. And I believe we're just gonna stay with this. No, we have to do this. Alright, we're gonna jump over here. Alright, good. So, if we can do this... Come on, please, Merida, thank you. If we can do everything good here, we can hit amazing cycles, but I think we've already missed out on the amazing cycles. Yep, especially with that now. Oh, never mind, I lied. This is actually a really good cycle. Nice! That was actually really good. Sorry, I'm kind of focused in this level because this level really is, like, annoying to me. No, okay. I tried. That's the cycle that we missed. Usually, sometimes if you're fast enough, you can hit that cycle. I might be able to hit this one. Yes! Let's go. Alright, so in this area, we have to destroy all of these blocks of ice with fire. But it gets harder as it goes along with the enemies. So that first one was just the birds. This next one is going to be wolves. And then the last one is going to be the boars. So we're trying to get ourselves, like, organized here so we can try and destroy everything pretty good here. If this would have worked out really good here, I should have been done with this by now. Alright, I should be able to finish this off. He's way over there. Oh yeah, we're good. That was actually really good. We'll take that. So I'm only hitting these guys just to hope for potions at this point. Oh, I got one. Cool. So we're gonna hit as much as we can here because this is the worst one. Alright, we're going to get rid of this. That one was perfectly timed. Nice. We should be able to finish off this one really quick. Maybe. Oh, wow, I got it right before I got hit. Alright, 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 alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, jumping over here, and we have another mom fight. So once again, this is another really good time for donations to be read. Depending on how long the fight is. Ooh, they're all right here. Good, 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 good. That's what we want. We're gonna go over here, hit this one. See, this is why the wolves are ridiculous. They just went around me in a circle and I couldn't hit them. That was a really bad fight. Alright. So like I said, we literally have no other coins to go, but if you see, like, legitimately, like, this is the best coins that we've collected all game. Alright, so this one. So, funny story about this puzzle. I used to try and, like, cheese this one as much as I could. But now that I see that there's marks on the ground, like if you see the little tick marks on the ground where the arrows are releasing, then that will just show exactly where you have to stand in order for... Uh-oh. That was not good. There we go. One more. That was a little bit of a time waste, but we should be able to make it. Hit all these. You can fall there even with all that. Alright, we're rolling in here and we're getting this section. It's not really a boss fight, it's just very annoying. I'm trying to get as many of the attack powers as I can, or the special attack powers that I can here. Because that way it won't be as, like, troublesome. Well, that wasn't too, well, when those guys come in, then yes, it is troublesome. Whew. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, and now we're going on to the final level of the game. Alright, there's a lot to talk about for this section here. The final boss is going to be Mordew, but you would think that you would actually fight Mordew, but you don't actually fight Mordew. In all reality, all you do here is you actually go and he summons multiple different big bosses here, and then you have to fight those big bosses. And the worst boss is the second boss, which is the fire boar. There is a way to manipulate him, but recently I haven't been able to. It's actually very, very difficult to do so. So right here, we're gonna try and get rid of all the fire that we can. Even though, like, we know that we can roll through a lot of this stuff, this fire is not fun to us. So we're gonna shoot both of these, and maybe that, if we can hit it. Hey! I did fall off, but that's fine. There's a way to gain it back. But also right here, we're also going to open up this chest here.
Here's a fine weapon.
And we're gonna get our upgraded weapon here. It's the most powerful weapon in the entire game. Or most powerful sword in the entire game. You don't have to, do multiples of, like, upgrading swords. As long as you have that best sword, then you can do stuff. Alright, so we're up here. Oh, I made it. So I try and do that every time, which is very unfortunate. But sometimes you can do what I just did there, where you can roll right onto the actual area. Alright, so we're on to another fun fight here. So right here, we wanted to destroy those, all that stuff there, in order for us to not spawn in the big guy. Unfortunately, we did spawn in the big guy, but we did get rid of the boars there. The boars can be completely trapped sometimes, and you just don't want that to happen. Alright, we're almost done with this. Sorry, I kind of just did the puzzle without, like, really explaining it, but it was, like, it's almost the easiest puzzle in the entire game, where you just have to stand and switch, stand and switch, stand and switch, stand and switch.
I'm very grateful for all you.
And that was actually the last Triplets puzzle in the entire game.
Careful. There's
There's evil in this place. Alright, so we actually have some of the will-o-wisps, and also you would think that you would have to jump over everything. You can just roll around there, and it doesn't really matter. So the only reason that we're destroying all of them is we want to get this next... Oops. There we go. We want to get this next, upgrade for the bow. And the puzzle is usually normally solved. I had it all set, and then she aimed at the wrong place. I'm just gonna blame her, to be completely honest. Alright, and this part is super fun in my opinion. So as long as you know where everything is going to be, you can just use up all of your powers and everything to destroy everything. And you know what's coming up next. Alright, ice. More ice. We're gonna go earth up here, or wind. Then we have that, more wind. Then we have fire. That was really fast. That was fantastic. And also, everybody get your caws out because this is literally the last caw that we're gonna have for the entire game. So, we have finally released the curse. So Mom should be all set. But first we have this caw coming up. Caw! Alright, and then right here we're going to roll over this way. Not gonna jump over everything. Well, I guess I am. I missed the gap there. There is a little tiny gap there that you can jump over. So now we have to face all these people. But fortunately for us, Mom has still not changed back over, so she'll be able to help attack, and once again, we will be able to read a little bit more donations here. Alright. No wolves, which is good. So I don't think I've ever, like, died on Mom ever, because I've always played on easy. What are we missing? Oh, you? Oh, okay. That was fine. But yeah, it's interesting when you play on easy. There's literally no way for you to die. Alright. So now we're going on to our final section here. I've changed this up a little bit. If you just attack at this point, all of them come near you anyway, and you're going to gain potions at that point. Alright, next up we have... the exploding ones. So we're going to do the exact same thing for that. They'll run towards you like those wolves did. Just stand in the center here. It doesn't matter about, like, any powers or anything. There we go. So I just like to try and see how much money I can actually collect at this point. Alright, so I'm going to stand right here. And once they spawn in, I found out that the easiest way to destroy these golems is to attack them, like, normally instead of, like, using your bow. So I'm going to stand there, and I'm actually going to attack this point. Same for these guys. If I just attack... We want to attack the golems as fast as possible. Alright, and with that, we are done with those, and we're going to jump up here, and we're just going to run into the corner. Because if we do this, it saves, like, a second or two. Instead of waiting for the actual, elevator to go up. So we're going to do that, and we're going to jump up to get up a little bit earlier. Stand ye! Alright, so now we're going into the actual, Mordu fight here. So the first one that we're gonna go after is the Ice Wolf. We've never seen, well, we have seen Ice Wolf, but not like as an actual boss. We're gonna try and attack them as much as possible here. Nice. That was actually really good. We're very low on health, or we're very good on health, I should say, not very low on health. So now we're coming up on the manipulation, if I can make it work. If I stand in the right spot, I can make the worst enemy, you know, worst boss in the entire game actually go to my whim here, and I can shoot them as I'm going around. Alright, so I'm gonna focus here. So if I stand in the right spot here... No, I did not stand in the right spot. So now I need a lot of health here. Okay, that's good. Ooh, I might have got it on the way back. So, what you just saw there was what I was trying to manipulate them to do. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. That's really good. No death, so we'll take it. I like to die there a lot. So our next one is going to be, once again, my least favorite enemy in the entire game, which is Birdo. So I do need a little bit of health here, but we have enough enemies here that we can hopefully get some health in. If they don't want to, like, be mean here. Okay, we're good on health at the moment. So this can actually save a little bit of time depending on how well I do on the actual fire dude there, fire boar. So we're gonna move all the way up here, get some of that. Alright, we're almost done. Nice, that was really good. We're gonna attack this. So, the last one that we're gonna be attacking is actually the Earth Golem there, or Air Golem. But we're switching over to something else here in order for us to actually try and, like, survive. I think we have enough health to be able to get up there. But, like, all these enemies in the way can kill us. They have killed me and ruined stuff for me. Something like that. Alright, we should be good. We're gonna attack him. The timing is coming up the second that I get the final hit on the final slab here. So it's coming up really, really shortly here. Three, two, one, time. Alright, so that was Disney-Pixar's Brave. This game I really, really adore playing. It's super fun, and I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you will accept this for the marathon. It's something that I really want to show off and hopefully get a bunch more people into it. But anyway, thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you at the marathon. Thank you.